Hi, this is FAUXIE WYCKOFF, and this is Let's Talk Business and Real Estate, where faith, hope, and determination comes alive. You can't talk business without talking real estate. Oh. The Lord will bless your barns, and He will bless your hands and everything you put them to do. The Lord will bless the property in which He's given you. Tune in to Let's Talk Business and Real Estate on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on the Boss Up Houston Network.
Hi, look at you. You came to see me. Got a guest today. This is FAUXIE WYCKOFF with Let's Talk Business and Real Estate on the Boss Up Houston Network. We're so glad that you stopped by just to give us a little bit of time. Okay, here we talk business, we talk real estate, but let me just pause a minute. Okay, we had a tragedy in Brooklyn, New York. So from Lexus Companies and Boss Up Houston Network, we send our condolences to the families and those who were affected by this. Go next. Okay, now let's get back to our business. Today we got a guest for you. We talked a little bit last week. I gave you a snippet again about veterans benefits. You know that how I do things. I go on and I give it to you, and then I come back and I break it down, right? So we got a guest today. We're going to be talking about veterans benefits. What I'm going to do, because we haven't given a lot of light to it, we're going to just allow Mr. Nye to give you the veterans benefits, okay? He's going to be breaking the the the.
First of all, I'll let you guys know about the benefits. I'll let them know about the benefits and the
Say that
requirements.
twice.
I'll let them know about the requirements for the benefits and some of the additional benefits that have been added because the policy keeps on changing. So
Yeah.
every now and then, when the policy changes in DC, it trickles downhill and the state tries to implement it. So every state benefit is different.
Mm-hmm.
So mostly, since we're in Texas, I'll be talking about the benefits awarded to veterans, and especially 100% disabled veterans as well.
Okay, now you going now wait just a minute. You said you're gonna be talking about the benefits since we're in Texas. So did you mean the benefits for the Texas veterans? Are you also gonna talk about the benefits general?
General.
Okay, general.
Texas.
Okay, and then Texas. So he's gonna be talking about the general benefits in Texas, if you will. Okay, so we're going to give you what you need on this. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna introduce him, and then which is what I'm doing now. This is Samuel Nye. He's going to give you the veterans benefits. When we come back, the person that you will hear from is Mr. Samuel Nye. Now, audience, I want you to pay attention. There are a lot of veterans out there. We were just with not last Friday, but Friday before last. We have a organization, and we won't give it away right now, but they're doing something amazing. Um, and they are giving out packages for those homeless veterans, and this package is amazing. So what I just wanted to bring that up. I don't want to like spill anything now because I need to make sure that I can get permission, which I know that I have, but I need a representative to come on and talk about that as well. Also, I think,
It's like a care package.
yeah,
It's like a care
also,
package where these homeless veterans can use to shower, clothe themselves. It contains blanket,
yeah,
lotion,
don't tell
soap,
everybody.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's a good package. I'm not going to spill the beans here.
Yeah. Because I
At the
think that
appropriate
we
time,
can, yeah, because I think that
I'll
we
let
can
them
get
know.
the people to come in, and we're actually going to have that package. Now, Mr. Nye will probably be doing something with them, but they're working on that now. Also, with the veterans, it's really cool because we have our very own, I worked on Al Green's first campaign, so he's part of the veterans. What is that fight coalition? Yeah, and then we just met Friday before last another local city councilman who is working for the veterans as well. So Mr. Nas in talk with her. They have another program that they're rolling out. So what we're going to do, he's going to give you the information, right? Remember, we're going to have the organization representative for what they just rolled out. They also received a grant, a big grant, and then we're going to also at some point have the city councilman on to talk about what they're doing. So you have much more that we're going to give to the veterans. We're going to start dissecting all of the things that I talk about and that I bring to guests. Remember, some of the things that I talk about, you're going to hear repetitively because I continue to add things to it, okay? Now, we're going to go to break. And when we go to break and we come back, I want you to come back, but we're going to have Mr. Na, the Veterans Benefit Specialist, who will give you the veterans or the spouses of the veterans the information so that you can get to 100%, right? So remember, we're trying to get you to 100% because a lot of people don't know. But he's going to explain all of that. We thank you so much at the Boss Up Houston Network. Let's talk business and real estate with T. Foxy Wyckoff. Come back and join us after these messages. Thank you so much.
Are you single? Maybe you're divorced or new in town. It's time to meet your match with Events and Adventures. Whether you're low-key or adventurous, come hang out with tons of like-minded people at exciting group activities. The best part? Everyone is single. From happy hours and trivia nights to outdoor adventures and weekend getaways. Events and Adventures has something for everyone. We're all here for the same reason. So come be part of a community made for singles. Your match is waiting for you to make your move. Visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com. Are you single? Maybe you're divorced or new in town. It's time to meet your match with Events and Adventures. Whether you're low-key or adventurous, come hang out with tons of like-minded people at exciting group activities. The best part? Everyone is single. From happy hours and trivia nights to outdoor adventures and weekend getaways. Events and Adventures has something for everyone. We're all here for the...
And this is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up. And where we look up, stay up. Stay up and boss up. This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Want to be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Welcome to the Voice of Senior Care. I'm Morgan. And I'm Kiana. And we're bringing families and the caregiving community together. Friendly Voices, the Senior Care Podcast.
Welcome back. This is Let's Talk Business on the Houston Boss Up Network. And today we are here to talk about veterans benefits and veterans programs, especially in Texas, because I've noticed there are a lot of veterans out there that do not have any idea about their benefits. So today I'm here to break down some of their benefits and what they can do to go about it and try to seek the assistance that they need and get qualified into this veteran benefit system. Because every year a budget is dedicated towards veterans across the United States, and it's your money and you need to get it now. Okay, first of
That's a good
all,
one. That's a good one.
I know you veterans out there in the audience, you guys are interested and can't wait for this information. So let me go ahead and start telling you this, veterans, especially in Texas. If you're a veteran and you serve and you qualify, you have to prove that you served in the military. So your proof is going to be a DD 214. Every veteran is entitled to a DD 214. That is your ticket into these veterans benefit program. There are so many benefits from health.
Hold on just a second. Tell them what a DD 214 is.
A DD 214 is a discharge documentation that entails your military history. Most of the time it's not accurate, but it can be amended and you can get the accurate version. So even if you have a DD 214 and it's missing some information, don't panic. It will still be accepted and you'll be assisted to get it amended. There are rules and policies in place and there are people in place to assist you. And also,
Excuse me. Where do you get the DD 214 from?
you can always get a DD 214 through the internet and a phone call. I don't have the telephone number for you to call, but you can always call me at 832-361-9258 or email me at stinguai2000@yahoo.com, and I can always work with you for you to get this information. It's very easy, and as you know, it's a process, so nothing comes quick. But so far as you're willing, committed, and dedicated to focus on these benefits and get what you deserve, you will definitely get what you deserve when you put in the work, because the process is meant to make sure veterans don't get all the benefits that they deserve. So all you need is a little patience and you get exactly what you need. And you're going to be smiling for the rest of your life. Now, let's go back to breaking down some of these benefits. We have health benefits. We have recreation benefits. Example of these recreation benefits are.
I'm sorry. I keep interrupting. Here's the thing.
It's fine.
You gotta let them know that with these benefits, can they still work? Can they still work with these benefits? Because I don't want them to get confused about, or their spouses to get confused about, what is it, disability? Is different than military, is different than civilian. So please tune in on that.
And that's a great question. Her question was, if they're entitled to these benefits and if they get it, are they still eligible to work? Yes, you can be 100% disabled and total permanent and still work, so far as you are deemed employable. Now, we have the same disability, 100% total disabled permanently, and you can apply for unemployability. Once you apply for unemployability, you can go ahead and apply for social, just to bridge the gap, as if you're working, because social security will only be beneficial to you with unemployability. Also, 100% disabled, total and permanent, unemployable, all depends on the severity of your disability. So most veterans have been asking, oh, I don't want to go and apply for my benefits, and then once I start receiving benefits, they will think I'm disabled and I can't work. It will affect my employment status. I always tell them, no, that's a false information out there. You can always be disabled, get 100%, and still work full time. So if you need more information, like I said, you can always contact me at 832-361-9258. And once again, my name is Samuel Now with Let's Talk Business. with T. FAUXIE on the Houston Boss Up Network. Let me go back before I get distracted again with these benefits. I know there's excitement in the air, so bear with me. Apart from these benefits, you can also apply for fishing and hunting licenses. So far as you are 40% qualified, you are always entitled to get your free fishing pass and free hunting pass. And the good thing is you don't have to be a Texas resident. So anybody in the United States can still get it. And whenever you're around Texas, you can always come and go fishing and do your hunting. Also, on the health side, it entails a lot, but I'm not going to go too depth into it. I'll take a couple of episodes and break it down. We also have education benefits, and education is not just for you. Education can be applied towards your dependents as well, meaning your spouse and your immediate children as well. We also have traveling. We have free traveling websites that will give you discounted air tickets, and sometimes they do free packages as well. We also have theme parks across the United States and some parts in the world as well, where you can go as a disabled veteran receiving benefits, and you can enjoy the theme park at discounted rates in these hotels. We also have free flights as well, and we also have military space A flight, where with 100%, you can show them your 100% disabled ID card, and you can fly to wherever we have a United States military base in the world. Shopping. If you like shopping, well, there's good news. Now, as a veteran, you don't have to be 100% disabled, but so far as you're a veteran and you have a veteran's ID card, you can always go to the nearest military base, whether it be active or reserve, and you can shop. And like you and I know, shopping on these military bases are tax free. So you can shop and there will be no taxes on any item that you so purchase. We also have
I'm sorry. Now I see you with the big book for the flight. I want you to, because I'm glad you brought that up. I would like for you to kind of break that down a little bit. Okay? Can you break that
okay.
down a little
Now on the flight, it's called military space A availability, meaning first come first serve. Normally, it is reserved for the active duty clients. Now, if the active duty people is going to fill up the airplane, now you have to wait for the next available flight. That's why it's called Space A military availability flights. And these flights travel all around the world to U.S. military bases and non-U.S. military bases as well. So far as the flight is deemed available, you can always get your flight. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer, but at least it's a free flight to and fro, round trip, and your meals is less than $10. So I believe it is very worth it because you're not paying nothing. All you are paying for is your meal, and you can go and entertain yourself around the world. Now, there's a website, but I prefer you call me first so I can walk you guys through it because there's a whole lot of information out there. Most of this information are false, but if you know exactly what you're looking for, you can actually get the right information. And Space A is very, very, very beneficial. A lot of veterans don't know about flying across the world with the military available aircrafts. So I deem it wise for you to call 832-361-9258 for more information as well. So that does answer your question and your curiosity.
Yes.
Okay, gentlemen, welcome back. Let's go on again. I have a couple of minutes and then we'll go on break. The next thing I want to touch on is the vocational rehab. If you're deemed disabled or you have a certain percentage of disability, preferably 30% or higher, you can go to the VA, and any educational, any vocational training you prefer to enroll in, the VA will work with you and they will find what particular vocation are you trying to get into, and they will enroll you in free of charge. No strings attached. There's no need for you to spend a dime or a dollar on your vocational education. So there are, and they also fund your equipment that is needed for you to accomplish 100% uh, vocation, if I may say. Another benefit that most veterans don't know about is free hotels as well. There's a website out there, just call me, and I'll give that information, meaning dental and your regular health, including vision. A lot of people forget about vision as well. So this is a full healthcare package. You don't need insurance. The VA is your insurance. So when you go there, make sure you have the right documentation, like you did in 214, and then you enroll in the system and you become eligible for free healthcare. Also, we have disabled benefits. It starts from 0% all the way to 100%. And the way to do it, it comes in 10% increments. I think my time is up, so let's take a break. And this is Let's Talk Business on the Houston Boss Up Network. We'll be right back.
Hi, I am the strategist, and I would like to thank you for tuning in to the strategist, where you can find me every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Inside the strategist, we will apply general ideas about business that you will need for your business trajectory to go up, where we will employ your business with value, gems, and strategies that will help in terms of resources, words of encouragement, and also words of wisdom. So I implore you to tune in to the strategist every Tuesday at 7 p.m. where we here at the Boss Up Houston Network, we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Adventures knows how to make the most of being single. Get social, in person, try new things, and just have fun. Join Events and Adventures. We've been doing the single life right for over 30 years. 30 great events every month. Just visit eventsandadventures.com.
Oh, we're back. Guys, I'm back. This is FAUXIE Wyckoff on the Boss Up Houston Network. Let's talk business and real estate. You know, we have the VA specialist here. And yeah, let me say that. The VA specialist here, Samuel, and I, earlier before the break, I was in the background because I had to ask questions. So I got to come back because I need for him to break some things down. Y'all all know when I talk to you, I'm very explanatory. And I think you're going too fast, so you got to break it down. What I like that he's about to talk about is going to be how. Now, we're not going to give you everything, but how you get to that 100%. Okay? So, he already said before we went to the break that it's designed for you not to get it all, if you will, that percentage. Now, veterans, I love me some veterans. I can't wait until um, I get my motorcycle line and everything going for my security. It's all veterans. So I want to let you know that here with Lexus Companies, NNW Logistics LLC, T Rider, Boss Up Houston Network, and all of our affiliates, we love our veterans. Okay, and when we, do what we do, we're going to bring in more veterans and do more things with veterans, if you will. But right now, we're in the expanding place, and we're just trying to see how we're going to do what we do because I believe in paying you guys, right? I believe in paying you very well. So we're just working on those things. We just wanted to let you know we thank you for your service, all of you servicemen and women. Veterans, we thank you so much for your service. I know that we got that mess going on in Russia, and I just like to say that. Let me just say I don't want to be politically correct because I don't give a you know what, but we're not captains. Let me say I was about to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, let me interject. What she's trying to say is going on will bring actual veterans who are actually going through the process, especially the homeless veterans. We'll bring them so some of them can testify on their or go ahead and give their testimonies how these veterans programs actually changed their lives and they are actually benefiting. And also, the will bring the specialists behind these grants and these programs. We have a whole lot of political affiliates and private affiliates that are pushing this veteran initiative. I'll hand it over to T Fox.
Okay, here's the thing. What I was saying is, well, we give our condolences, to those who are being affected by this war in Russia. And we, as the United States, we just need to kind of, step back as the United States government and our military because it's not, we can't do everything. We got some issues here we need to deal with.
And Memorial Day is around the corner too.
Yeah, and we got homeless veterans here that we need to deal with. And that's why you have these groups that are rolling out programs or have been rolling out programs to help, the veterans, if you will. It just kind of pisses me off. But at any rate, that's my soapbox. So let's get back to this. I need for you to talk to the people about their benefits because I do know that you helped some people get to 100%. Okay, I do know that. I actually heard them talking. Like you said, some of them will call in for testimonials because they're around the U.S., if you will. So they'll call in for testimonials, and with him doing the benefits, he can work with you anywhere in the United States, actually the world. If you're outside of the United States and you have a phone, you have Skype and Zoom and all of that, he can still work with you, as it pertains to that. Now, it's a fee, but that's on him. He can still work with you. These benefits. How does one get from whatever percentage they are to 100%? And I know it's a process, and we may not talk about everything today, but how do you start? What are some of the things that you see to, I guess, kind of knock you out or to disqualify you? What's one of the simplest things? I heard you talking about hearing loss.
Okay. Yeah. What she's trying to say, she's trying to find out what are the process and requirements from someone going from 0% disabled all the way to 100%. So I'll just give a gist about these programs. And also,
Programs.
she said earlier that I'm also available 24/7 or at moment's notice. I can fly to any part of the world so far as you're available to receive me. So just make sure that is at the back of your heads. That what we call it. I'm available to you guys 24/7 and at moment's notice to fly to your destination or location. Now, going back to the benefits that she was asking about, for you to start the process, you need your medical records. Now, most veterans, especially the veterans that served way back in the past, like the Vietnam veterans, they've been having problems with their benefits. But thank God Congress has passed a policy that these days those Vietnamese veterans don't need to even show their D214. They just have to go to the VA, let them say the time that he served. There's a profile out there and ways for the government to actually probe them and find out if they actually served, so they can start receiving the benefits. Now, so basically, this is how it works. You get out of the military. Before you get out, you make sure you have your medical records, both dental, vision, and health. Most people think it's just medical record. When they say medical record, they just refer to the health, and they forget about the dental and the vision part. All is inclusive. Once you have your medical records, you go down to the VA hospital with your DD214. If you don't have a DD214, I can always help you get your DD214. If you don't have your medical records, I can always help you get your medical records. So no worries on that on those particular parts. Once you go to the VA hospital, you show them your DD214. They will walk you through the process to see if you're eligible or not, because not everybody that's served in the military is eligible. For you to be eligible, you have to be honorably discharged from the military. If you're not honorably discharged, you have to find out why you were not honorably discharged, and it can be amended.
Excuse me, you meant honorably, okay? Now he has an accent, so he means honorably, okay? Go
And
ahead.
I know my audience know I'm accent because my accent is unique. That's why they're tuned in and they're listening, because of the accent as well. So people, don't worry. If I'm speaking too fast, sometimes I have a tendency of speaking too fast.
Yep.
You can always call me at 832-361-9258, and I can break it down
Yes.
to your understanding. So this is just for entertainment purposes. At the same time, we are feeding you guys with information that is muchly deserved. So back to our topic. Once you go to the VA and you are deemed eligible, you'll take a picture and then you have your
Excuse
VA
me, let
ID
me stop you. What would make a veteran not be deemed eligible or ineligible?
because of their conduct. Whenever a
Right.
veteran, some veterans misbehave and they get dishonorable discharge.
Okay.
Once you are dishonorable discharge and it shows on DD214, you do not qualify for no benefits at all. Zero.
Oh.
But a lot of people were falsely or wrongfully accused while they're in the military for them to get the dishonorable discharge, because sometimes the chain of command made a mistake, or they just gave those orders harshly, just because they were mad at something or something affected the whole department or the whole Pacific Fleet. So now they have to penalize you, which we all know it's wrong. So now what Congress did was your D214 can be reviewed, and they
Good.
can reduce your dishonorable discharge to other than honor, which is still beneficial, because even though you don't get the full benefits, you get more than 50% of the benefits, which is better than zero.
Right. Okay. So let me just stop you.
Yes.
Okay. You go, you take your DD2, but not first. They need to, when they look at the DD2, they have to make sure it says honorable. Okay. Or other than honorable. So that's what you want to see, honorable or other than honorable. Because if they see dishonorably discharged, that means that they won't get their benefits. However, you said that Congress has enacted a bill in which it can be reviewed. Who does the reviewing?
The board, we have the board of committee that goes through the review. It's like a medical review board.
Okay, so you have the board. If your DD2 form says dishonorably discharged, you can go to your local VA with that DD214 and request that board review, okay, so that they can change it to other than honorable discharge or honorable, okay? So now, there we go. That's what I wanted to make sure. You gotta, when you're talking, you have to, that's why you're not gonna be able to do all of this in one segment. So you'll have to come back, all right, to do it, okay? And so, get the DD214, go to the VA, but that DD214, first you gotta know what it says. It's gonna say what it says. But if it says honorable or other than honorable, you're good. If it says honorable, you have the propensity to be able to get 100% total
and permanent.
And permanent.
Permanent, total and permanent.
Okay. If it says other than honorable discharge, you can get
above 50%.
Above 50%. If it says dishonorable, you ain't getting nothing. So you got to look at that form and review, and go to the VA and have them to review that dishonorable discharge, so that it's changed and you can get either 100% or you can get above 50%. Okay? Because with that dishonorable discharge, they're not giving you anything. The perks that he talked about before the break, all of that stuff, you don't get that. So what we need to do is we want to make sure that you're getting your benefits. So if you have any questions, you may say, oh, Mr. Nye, I don't have time to deal with this. Then you're going to contact him. His information is going to be on the screen. And then you'll be able to contact him and he'll be able to help you, because we perish for a lack of knowledge. Okay. So first, I'm going to say get your DD214 form to see what it says. Then go ahead and get all your medical records. Okay. He said to get the medical, the vision, and the dental. Okay. Because all of that is inclusive, and as to getting your benefits. Okay. Now, once you've gotten that, and let's talk about somebody, we already told, let's not too much talk about dishonorable. So let's talk about, let's start with less than honorable. Okay. I'm sorry.
One big mistake that veterans do is, normally when we're on active duty and we are in pain or we are hurting, because we are scared that will be deemed unfit for active duty, we get scared to report these issues. Because I've met millions of veterans around the world telling me that they don't qualify for veteran benefits because while they were serving, nothing was wrong with them. They never reported it. So when they're getting out, they pay no attention for them to go get these benefits. So this is my question that I tell them. Even though you look fit while you're out, does it mean that you will be fit for the rest of your life? No. So why don't you apply for these benefits? Because eventually you will fall ill as you age, and you will be disabled. One, your hearing will be lost.
Yeah, because of the training and stuff y'all went through and the endurance of what you went through.
So
the training alone. Yeah.
So it will definitely affect you. It will affect you mentally, emotionally, financially, socially, and economically, and also medically as well. So it's not just that, because we always want to be heroic, because we're in the military, we think, yes, we are 100% fit, but we are so wrong. A lot of things goes wrong with us through our training from day one all the way until we get out of the military. And also we have to deal with the consequences, the aftermath of our military service, because it's different from the civilian world as well. So all of this then has a huge impact on our daily lives. So this package is really important. So take advantage of it. Once again, you can always contact me at 832-361-9258.
He loves giving y'all his number. That's how serious he is. Now it's gonna be on the screen. It's on the screen, and he's still giving it to you. You excited about that?
Oh yes, I'm excited because
You really
If
love
you're
the
passionate about
veterans.
something, and that's when the blessings come by helping other people.
Yeah, okay. That's right. That's right. Because I've seen you have, as a matter of fact, the other day, you received a call from a guy you met in Walmart. And this guy, don't give his name because, we'll let him come on and tell his thing. But he was, what branch was he? Okay. Oh, he was Army?
No,
He was Marine.
sorry. He was in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
So right under the Navy as well.
Okay, so what problems was he having? Or what problems is he having? Because you're now in the process of helping him. So what problems is he having?
For example, on this particular Marine Corps veteran, he was 90%.
Oh, it was 90.
Yes, he's
Okay.
90%. And he's trying to get to 100% because 100% total employment is the goal.
Mm-hmm.
The difference from 90 to 100 is close to $1,300 difference. So I know millions of people can take advantage of that particular difference. Yeah. Some veterans are also saying, "Oh, I have a percentage, so I'm cool with it." But you're not cool with it. That's not the goal because your disability will definitely get worse as you age. That is the key. You might be fit today, but will you be fit tomorrow? So think about that.
Well, let me ask you. Well, remember you didn't answer my question. I said when he called you, he's at 90. What did he say that? What do you need to do to get him to the 100? Let me just ask you that. Maybe I'm asking.
So first, he gave me his disabilities, and because these disabilities are rated in percentages, so I broke his percentages down, and I told him we need to file an increase with these percentages because once you file an increase, the VA has a metric system called the combined disability rating.
See that?
So you might be 100%, but because you are not combined, your combined rating could be at 40%. So 40% meaning you have 60 more combined rating to hit the 100% total employment. So a lot of veterans say, "Oh, my total disability is at 250%, but how come my combined says I'm at 60%?" Because you have to file for an increase on these disabilities. For example, you go to the VA and your rating is for hearing loss at 10%. We all know the maximum that they give for hearing loss is 50%. That is very severe. If it's middle, middle hearing loss, you can get, or medium hearing loss, you can get up to 30%. So 30% also, your hearing loss has increased from 10% to 30%. So that's 20% on the left ear, 20% on the right ear. That gives you 40%. So 40% can boost your total combined rating. So your total employment is based on your combined rating and not just the regular average percentage. That's why it's good to contact me so we can go through these breakdowns as well.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. This is intense.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this is intense because I actually showed me some of your medical, and you have a lot of medical. So okay, pretty babies, my audience, pretty people, veterans, we love you. This is a lot to be able to just talk about. So I know it is a lot to even fathom doing, okay? So that's why we brought the specialist back, because remember, the last one we just gave a snippet, right? We talked about it before, but we're going to be breaking this down. I don't know how long it's going to take to break this down, but we're going to break this down. So we're not going to get all of it done in this segment, but we will have Mr. Na to come back because it's important that you're able to get what's yours. I think he said, it's your money and you need it now. You need to get it now. I 100% agree with that, okay? And then you perish for a lack of knowledge. Listen.
People should perish due to lack of knowledge.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is a veteran of the United States Navy.
And I can walk the walk. I walk the walk, and I'm talking the talk.
See, so we have someone here with Lexus Companies, Let's Talk Business and Real Estate, and the Boss Up Houston Network, where we can get you taken care of, right? He is a consultant. This guy has a master, okay? I was going for the doctorate, but he hasn't finished the doctorate yet. With having said that, he's been through it. He's your brother. He's been through it. He's a veteran of the United States Navy. He served his time. He's 100%. So he knows how to tell you or guide you into getting your 100%. Okay? So it is behooving of you to contact him so that he can do that. This is what he does. This is his work. This is his job. So he's paid for what he does. He's your Veterans VA consultant, benefits consultant. So what we want to do here is we want to put the information out so that you have the information. Now you have no excuse, okay? You contact him or contact me or contact whoever is you're listening to get more information. Now, there's a consultation fee, very small consultation fee, and there's a fee when you get your benefits. You have to sign agreements and things of that nature. But if, like you just said, this Marine, and he was kind of young, wasn't he? This Marine kid,
Just got out 2 years ago.
Okay, so he's somewhat new, if you will, but he was young too. That I can't remember. But this guy said he was going to contact him, and he did. Right? He's at 90, but he needs to get that 100. And he just told you from 90 to 100, as it equates to money, is about $1,300. Do you know what you can do with $1,300? You can get you some real estate and you can get you some insurance, because that's what's going to build you well. Some real estate and some insurance. Okay? So I got the insurance consultants, because I'm not very vast in that, and I'm the real estate. And then you got your VA specialist right here, benefit specialist. So listen, allow us to help you, okay? We'll do the work. There are going to be some things that you have to do because he can't do it. I don't know if you were to do a power of attorney just for the purposes of gathering information for them. I think that's going to take longer because VA is so slow. So I think that you work with him, you get the all of your medical records. What I would say before you contact him, get your DD-214 form, okay? Let's see what that say. If it says what we previously said, well then come on with your medical records. Let's get you total and permanent because you can still work.
And also, I also help with veterans housing as well and veterans employment. If you're still out there and want to get back into the workforce, I can also help you. And also, if you're a veteran and want to start your own business, I can also assist too. That's what we do, including the Boss Up Houston Network as well. We help veterans go back to work, or we help veterans start their own businesses. So contact us.
Yeah, we just like to, as I stated before, when we initially started, I love veterans. Veterans are gonna be, I'm just gonna have veterans everywhere. I just think that civilians, oh my God, not to say that civilians are less as it pertains to discipline. That's not what I'm saying, so don't get me wrong. I'm going to be getting ready for office here soon. So my fight is going to be criminal justice reform and veterans. So I want to hire veterans because my family, a lot of my family are veterans. And with being in politics from 16 all the way up until now, and working with veterans and Al Green, who I worked on his first campaign, and listening to Mr. Na and what goes on, and actually in the news, seeing what goes on in the news, and also being in Houston in different places, but more so in Texas, preferably Houston, and seeing these homeless and they're veterans and they're holding up these signs. It just doesn't make sense to me. So for me, what I want to do is to be able to hire them in my business, especially for my security, cyber team, and this and that. That's what I want to do. So we want to make sure that the veterans are being taken care of. So what we're going to do right now with giving all the information, we're going to let it kind of drop with you all. We're going to go to break, and when we come back, we're just going to summarize everything, and then you'll be able to contact us. How about that? This is T. FAUXIE Wyckoff, along with Samuel and I on the Boss Up Houston Network. Let's talk business and real estate. We're focusing on the veterans benefits on this segment. Come back.
Are you single? Maybe you're divorced or new in town. It's time to meet your match with events and adventures. Whether you're low-key or adventurous, come hang out with tons of like-minded people at exciting group activities. The best part? Everyone is single. From happy hours and trivia nights to outdoor adventures and weekend getaways. Events and Adventures has something for everyone. We're all here for the same reason. So come be part of a community made for singles. Your match is waiting for you to make your move. Visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com.
And this is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up. And where we look up, stay up. Stay up and boss up. This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Want to be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Welcome to the Voice of Senior Care. I'm Morgan. And I'm Kiana. And we're bringing families and the caregiving community together. Friendly Voices, the Senior Care Podcast.
Are you single? Maybe you're divorced or new in town. It's time to meet your match with Events and Adventures. Whether you're low-key or adventurous, come hang out with tons of like-minded people at exciting group activities. The best part? Everyone is single. From happy hours and trivia nights to outdoor adventures and weekend getaways. Events and Adventures has something for everyone. We're all here for the same reason. So come be part of a community made for singles.
Thank you so much for tuning back in. This is Let's Talk Business and Real Estate on the Boss Up Houston Network. We bossing up over here, honey. Veterans benefits, Samuel and I. Listen, this is real deep. We talked about all of the benefits, but we were breaking down. We began to break down, you began to break down what you need to get in order to start or to continue. So just the summary of what you said, about 2 minutes.
Yeah, the process again is make sure you get your D214.
Mm-hmm.
That's highly imperative.
Mm-hmm. And let's see what's on the DD214. What should it say?
Honorable or other than
Honorable or other than honorable.
Anything else, call me and we can review it and get it amended.
Yeah, well, you need to call him anyway because this is too much, right?
Yes.
So you got to get that DD214. That's the most important thing. Got to see what it says, okay? And then him being a VA benefit specialist can then guide you through the process. And then his information is going to be on the screen, so you can actually contact him in regards to that. Listen, guys, come on. We really want to help. We're going to be bringing you more information. He's going to be coming back because he's got to give you the other parts of it. So the next time you'll probably hear him. We also are working on getting the program
The
directors.
initiative.
Yeah.
Program.
Yeah, but you know the one that rolled out, the new one that we have another colleague and business partner that they rolled out. We want to get them in here to talk about that and to show you this awesome package for the homeless veterans, and hopefully it'll be around the United States of America. And then we're going to try to get the city councilman. We're not going to tell you where she's from, but we're going to try to get her in here as well. We got to coordinate these with her schedule. So with having said that, he gave you the benefits, and he was breaking down what you need to see on your DD 214 form. Okay, that you need to get that first. Once you get that, let's see what it say. You got if you're not at 100%, you need to contact him. All the information will be on the screen for you to do so. Once again, we thank you so much for tuning in with us. May God bless you. May God bless the United States of America, the victims in Brooklyn, New York, and also our victims of the war that's going on. We thank you so much. This is T. FAUXIE WYCKOFF along with Samuel and I. You're on the Boss Up Houston Network. Let's talk business and real estate. We thank you so much. Goodbye.
Where hope, faith, and determination
Comes alive. Yay!
Hi, this is T. FAUXIE WYCKOFF, and this is Let's Talk Business and Real Estate, where faith, hope, and determination comes alive. You can't talk business without talking real estate. The Lord will bless your barns, and He will bless your hands and everything you put them to do. The Lord will bless the property in which He's giving you. Tune in to Let's Talk Business and Real Estate on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on the Boss Up Houston Network.